Hi, this is just a quick overview of the Fjallraven Abisko 3 lightweight tent. I've just bought one. This is it now, pitched in the garden. Haven't actually tried it in anger yet, but we will do this weekend. I replaced the Hilleberg Namax 2 GT with this. The Hilleberg was a fantastic tent, but I found it really heavy to carry on behalf of two of us, and it was pretty bulky, about 3.7 kg. This 3-man, in theory, Fjallraven is 2.9 kg. Comes with, and that's including, I should say, with stuff sack, with extra poles, repair kit, extra guy, pole sleeve, sill net tube, brush, etc. I'm actually quite impressed with the amount of stuff you get with the Fjallraven. In terms of quality of construction, it actually looks nearly as good as the Hilleberg as well, which is great. Retail price about £500. I picked it up for £367 above and beyond retail online outlet. You can see it's got nice brass wired vents at either end, so it's very similar to the Hilleberg in the sense that it should vent fairly well with these two low level vents, and then at the door there's a third vent up here which allows you to cook inside the porch. We bought it really for a compromise of comfort and storage and cooking space. My wife likes her home comforts when we're wild camping, so I'm hoping that this will be a good compromise of all. Let's just climb inside, give you a wee look here. This is looking into the inner. As you can see, it tapers quite low at the back, which is a big difference from the Hilleberg, but it's supposed to be a 3-man, so it's fairly wide. I think it's 160 centimetres. A couple of storage pockets on that side, one on that side, and a hanging line for drying socks, etc. Hanging lanterns. Up here there's actually an extra loop. I think you can hang lanterns here. Inner's totally detachable. I'll swing round, excuse the camera work, just to give you a view from inside the inner tent here. You can see that's a fairly capacious vestibule for cooking. Again, another vent there. And I'll see if I can close this door for you slightly, just to, you can see how the vent works up here, so it can open there, and you can close the door off down here. I won't undo it just now. And then when you're inside the inner, it's the usual story of double door, so you can vent it, and it has the obligatory mosquito net. The only thing I would say, a couple of observations on this tent, if there's any weak points in it, is the door itself. I would rather it hung to the left or right rather than it collapsing to the floor here, which tends to get dirty when it's lying on the ground. And the other thing is, at the back here there's no way to make the inner a solid inner, so you're always going to have a certain amount of air coming through the inner vent. But they do say it is a 3-season tent, so I guess that's understandable. I would prefer to be able to seal it completely. It does seem so strong that in actual fact I would imagine it's actually fairly good for 4-season use. Nice low profile, 9.6mm pole in the middle, in red down here, don't know if you can see it. Fits into a sleeve and then goes into a plastic pocket. The yellow pole over here, I think it's 8.64, also fits into a kind of plastic foot, and you can see all the Stormforce webbing just to keep the tent in shape. Reflective guys, nice quality pegs actually as well, V aluminium pegs. So I've got the focus here, and ladder adjusters for the poles themselves, and also at the feet just to bring in a bit more tension. Overall, I'm very impressed with this. Typical Fjallraven quality. Bomb-proof by the look of it. Really nicely made. Nice attention to detail. Really well thought out from an outdoor user's point of view, rather than just a factory churning them out. So this weekend we'll test it in proper weather on a wee wild camp, and I'll update you then. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.